Hello Leo, welcome to Demella Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the sun, moon and rising sign of Leo. And Leo, this is your love and romance reading. Beautiful Leo, we'll be doing this reading in two parts. There's a timestamp below for those in committed relationships. So those in committed relationships, you can go ahead into the description and click on your timestamp to go through to your reading. For now, this is for singles. So single Leos, stay with us. This is for you. Okay, Leo, let us see what is coming through for you, single Leos out there. What's coming through for all the single Leos? We trust you well, Leo. We trust you all very, very well. Okay, for Leo, for Leo, for Leo, for Leo. Okay, Leo, you already just know what you want. Yes? Okay, Leo, we have the Tower, followed by the Hermit, followed by 8 of Cups, followed by the 10 of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, Leo. We have the 5 of Swords. Whew, Leo. Okay. And lastly, we have... I feel everything is falling into place, Leo. I've got to say. The Lovers fell out there. Okay. Lovers under the 10 of Cups. Yes, Leo. Wow. And at the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Leo. With the Wheel of Fortune as your overall energy, this feels like a dream come true. This feels like a wish come true. You feel blessed. You feel seen. This new relationship coming in, because there's definitely a new relationship coming in, feels wholesome, feels magical, feels like it feels like you dreamed them into being, and they will say the same to you. We feel that you would literally hear them say those words. I feel like I dreamed you into life. I feel like I dreamed you into being. How are you this way? Who are you? What are you even? How do you exist? And how have I never known you all my life? Or where have you been all my life? This really feels very magical. I'm just trying to gauge if this is a new relationship. Definitely new relationship for some of you. Is this a returning? New relationship. This is a brand new relationship for singles out there. This is not a returning relationship. And it's not if you're in separation. This is new romance. Full card, new beginnings, a very new romance. And it feels like your world has just turned around, upside down, inside out, but in the best way possible. They truly feel like a dream come true. This is your dream person, your dream love, your soulmate, your lover's dream. This is wow. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, Leo, you don't see them coming. You don't see them coming, and they are a new beginning for you. It's as if you've almost given up on love, Leo. And it's not that you've given up on love, but you've no longer, it's with everything that's happened in the past and your past experiences, it's almost that you don't want to be hurt anymore, and you have released the idea that love truly exists. And as much as you wouldn't admit that to yourself, there's a small part of you that's like, yeah, no, okay, love is great, and I'm sure someone's out there, la-di-da-di-da, but I don't think somebody's really going to get me to this level. Nobody's really going to get me to where I am now. It's as if like you really don't believe that the one is truly out there, and then poof, poof, here they come. You don't see them coming. You really are taken aback. And with the Fool card, it's a new beginning for you. It's a whole new experience of love. They change your life around. You begin anew. And I'm just trying to understand why Spirit emphasizes that beginning. It feels like, Leo, when they come into your life, they really change things up, and not in a negative, in a very good way. It's as if whatever dreams you had given up on, there's new life on them. It's like they've reawakened your belief in dreams come true. They reawaken your belief in wish fulfillment. They reawaken your belief in your destiny, in your desires manifesting. They awaken your belief in you. So things that maybe you've given up on, or things because the Fool card is all about taking that leap of faith, right? Taking that risk. So things that you've decided, oh, maybe it's not for me, all of a sudden with them coming in, it's for you. That job, that dream, that desire you want, you're now taking action in it. They just reawaken you. And I also feel Spirit saying here, this person coming in might not be who you expect at all. How they are, how they be, how they present might not be somebody you would go for. Also, they might be at a distance. With the Eight of Cups here, I just feel they might be at a distance. Maybe they're just not, and that is why you're a bit apprehensive. Maybe you met them online and you're not sure if you want to really meet, and it just feels like there is some sort of apprehension, because maybe they're just an energy you don't expect, their vibration you don't expect, maybe they're at a distance, whatever it might be here. Spirit is saying take that leap of faith. I feel some of you, maybe this was somebody at your workplace where you didn't expect to be this romance. All of a sudden, maybe you go on a work trip and boom, this romance just blooms, and it takes you by shock and surprise, and you're not sure if you want to date somebody who you work with, but the energy is undeniable, and Spirit's saying take that leap of faith. It's going to lead to, it's destined, and it's stable. So you don't have to worry, even if one of you has to go to a new work, as we see of the Eight of Cups. If one of you decides, okay, in order to avoid conflict at work, Five of Swords here, conflict at work or conflict of interest, I'm going to have to move away to a different job in order to allow this love to be. It's stable, it's blessed, and wherever you move to, your new work is even more. It's like the way it's designed. Even if you really did enjoy where you were, wherever you go, if whoever feels it's easier for them to move, wherever you move to, it's even more than what you had. So it's a win-win. It's as long as, almost like Spirit is saying, if you make this work, everything is the Wheel of Fortune. It just turns out to be the Wheel of Fortune. And you've got 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10, 10, 10. That is powerful cards of new beginnings, old endings and new beginnings, and it's really beautiful, Leo. Very interesting energies there. So if you are in that space where you're like, oh goodness, one of us will have to move, work and jobs, am I really willing to sacrifice? Really see which one of you would be more at ease to do the move, and if you do so, know it's more than before. You thought you enjoyed your work where you were, you're going to be blown away at how you're going to love where you go now. It's as if the relationship called you into this beautiful new opportunity that waits for you. Wow, so blessed, Leo. Whew. And here we have the Virgo. So this might be a Virgo energy or a Gemini. We have Gemini, we have Virgo. So this could be a Gemini or a Virgo coming through. But what I feel here, Leo, is that they have done a lot of work, and you have done a lot of work here, and to come into stability. You're quite independent. That might also be the apprehension. You're like, oh, I've really done a lot of inner work right now. I'm really happy to be on my own 2 feet. Do I really want to introduce somebody into my life? I've just got myself into this place of just being in this power. Do I really want to now? And Spirit says, yes, take that leap of faith. It doesn't take away from you. They add to you even more so. And And with this Hermit card, you really communicate mostly intuitively in this relationship. You find that you navigate each other's energies through your intuition, rather than trying to logic things out or argue things out. You don't try to figure the person out. You just simply allow each other to flow through intuition. So of course, you don't assume anything. You do ask each other. You do get to learn and to grow. But it's very intuitive. It's a very fluid energy. You both allow each other time within. And I feel you also find this person, Leo, if you're outgoing, it's beautiful, but they need time to go within. They're a very powerful empathic being, and they need time to go within to stabilize, to restore their energy. So you're going to find at times they might just want some time out alone. And don't worry, it has nothing to do with you. You don't have to panic. It's just they need that space to recharge their batteries. But what I also feel is that they find they can do that with you, where in the past they had to go completely in their own space. They find that in your presence they can be in that. It's easy for them to access that space of aloneness. They feel very safe and they feel very stable with you, and you feel very stable. You feel very stable with them. You're very open. You have the Hermit card. You're very open. You're very vulnerable with them. You do not hide anything. You can't hide anything. They can see everything. With the Hermit card, they see to the depths of your soul. You can't hide. You can't lie. And they can see when you are not being truthful. They can feel it if you are using your mind or ego. They can feel it if you're trying to hide something. So Leo, just don't do it. It splinters their energy. They get very frustrated with you if you do that. This really challenges you to be open and not to hide who you are. They're not interested in falsities. They want the truth of you because they're only interested in building stability and building a genuine, authentic connection. They are really grounded in their soul, and they have no time for games. They just don't play games. They're not that kind of person. It doesn't mean they're not flirty. They're very flirty. They enjoy, they're very flirty, very naughty, very kinky. They're all of that stuff, but they just don't like hot and cold. Ha ha ha. Do you like me or you don't like me? I don't know. All of that fickle stuff they don't have time for. There's sort of the connection that says, look, I like you, you like me, let's get together and now we can start experiencing the adventure. For them, the fun isn't that random. It doesn't mean they don't like the chase. It doesn't mean they don't like that playfulness. It's more that if you're going to play hard to get forever, and if you're going to be lying and testing them and testing if they're not interested, it's like they'd rather move on and say, no, I'm not your plaything. That is what I really feel. They really come very strong saying, I'm not your plaything, Leo. And it's not to say that you would treat them that way, but Leo, you do have a lot of passion, you do have a lot of energy, a lot of people like you. You almost can get away with a lot of stuff, to be honest, because you're so charming and everything else. And they don't fall for that. They fall for the soul. That is where they find their stability, at the soul space, not at the superficial. So it really challenges you to really go within your soul space. And that is what this whole transformation is, because at the soul space, all of your dreams are found. So it's like they have found the key to opening up the treasures of your deepest soul. And because that's where they operate full time, they're always at the soul. So you need to be at the soul to connect with them, and doing that opens up this whole treasure chest, this whole you just awakens your soul, and it blows your mind. It can be a bit intimidating, because here we feel you need to walk away from your insecurities here, because of the depth of this person coming into your life, Leo. You need to walk away from insecurities. It demands you to walk away from the cups that don't serve you. It demands you to walk away from the illusion, to walk away from the lies, the superficialness. So this person is in their soul. In their soul, that's where their stability is, and they're always there. They are interested in creating their destiny. They're interested in creating their soul path. They want their fortune. They want their authenticity. They want everything. They're not interested in illusions, in the ego, in the 3D chaotic world. That's not superficiality. No, they want the real thing. That's where they operate. That's how they enjoy. That's where they feel at ease. They feel at ease within the soul. So wherever both of you or one of you, but I feel this is more for you learning, Leo, wherever you had cups where you had to pretend for family or pretend for friends, you have to leave, because they don't, you had 100% within your soul with them, or nothing. They don't do in between. So you then really get activated to release all illusion, to release everything that holds you back, to release doubting and second guessing yourself, to release other people to release ego, to release superficiality, to release the logical mind. They really inspire you to go into your intuition, and they empower you. And it's not that they force you to do this. You just simply want to be with them, and you know to be with them, you need to release all the BS in your life, whether you like it or not, in order for you to come into your truth, to be with them. And you do, Leo, you absolutely do, because here you are, the 10 of Cups. You can't, when this person comes into your life, it's like, you are my one, you are my only, because here you go, the Lovers. Again, stars, magic, everything, they take the breath away, the whole world stops, you feel everything and more. And as you walk away from the illusion, from the ego, oh, the levels of love that you both create is beyond everything and more. And you are soulmates, you are a twin flame relationship. That's why you can't walk away. So you might maybe try to resist it in the beginning, and maybe there might be a slight separation. If you are still entertaining the ego, this person will say, no, I'm tapping out, I've done this, I'm not interested in the old Piscean realm of illusion. So if you're still there, enjoy, I'm out, I'm going to align with somebody who's really connected with me, even though they know that you are more than, they know that you are connected at the soul level, but they're not willing to sacrifice their soul, not even for you. And that leaving, that how they can just leave, that it doesn't freak you out. It empowers you, for you to be like, if they can honor their soul like this, surely I can. So for some of you, you've already done this work, of course, so this won't really relate. It's more that when you do get together, anything else that was hovering or lingering, you fully are able to release and walk on, for both of you. So whatever was lingering in their life that they were holding on to, they're able to release. Whatever was lingering in your life, you're able to release, and you both are able to release everything that was against you, that was self-sabotaging, that was denying you your truth. And when you do, so if there is a separation, you can't help but know this, and you come back. It's destined here with these cards coming out. You're destined to be Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. It's written in the stars, the Lovers here. And when you do have that open, vulnerable, completely authentic experience, goodness, it's everything and more. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. New beginnings. And the Lovers, goodness, you two are intuitive, you two are telepathic, you two are psychic, you two are connected at all of your energy centers, all your chakras. You two are just on fire. There's a lot of attraction, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of great sexual chemistry, a lot of physical attraction, a lot of emotional attraction, a lot of stability. You feel safe. Oh, you're connected at the soul. This is a relationship that transforms both of you into the best versions of you. And it is healing, and it is beautiful. It empowers you to walk away from the past. And if this isn't for some of you, if this isn't something where, say you are both open, you are both ready, you're both in the soul space, so it isn't where you need to do more releasing work, Leo. When you two come back, when you two meet, when you two come into connection, you are literally able to really walk away from the past. So whatever nightmares you were having, you've both been through quite a lot. So whatever old energies were still bothering you, maybe the sadness of having to release people, or the loneliness, or the sadness of having to release something you enjoyed doing, whatever it is, you are fully able to now walk away from, because this love is so happy, it's so new, it's so brilliant, it's so passionate, it fills your heart completely, and you're able to finally move away from your past and move towards a future with so many more cups. You two being together, you offer so many more cups, so many more cups and so many more energies. And just for a few of you, where this might resonate, because we see here the Ten of Couples, the two males here, and the Lovers card represented here has almost two feminines, even though this feminine is more gender fluid. I love these cards. They're just so fluid and inclusive. Anyway, so for some of you who are maybe transgender, who are same gender relationships or non-binary, and you just needed an extra message of yes, you are finding love. Especially I feel transgender, especially with this card coming out, Spirit just really shone that upon me. Yes, you will find love. Yes, you are loved. Yes, you are accepted. And this love that comes in blows your mind. And of course, that is for some of you, however you relate, whatever you enjoy, however you identify, know that this love that comes in for you changes your life around. You're both so healing for each other. You both allow each other to release the past. You both allow each other to create such a beautiful destiny, which is full of magic, full of love, full of prosperity, manifestations, dreams come true, dreams coming born of your soul. Oh, this is a beautiful soul contract and a beautiful relationship. Enjoy, Leo. You deserve this. Blessed be. Hello, committed Leos. Let us see what Spirit has in store for you, all of you Leos who are committed. Let us see what is coming through for you. What does Spirit want to share with you? Okay. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Lovers. Both of you, singles and committed, received Five of Swords and the Lovers in your read. So there's a beautiful synchronicity there. You receive the Chariot. You receive the Knight of Wands. You receive the Six of Pentacles. And the last, two. Okay. Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, a lot of communication coming in, Leo, for you. And look, rebirth. Death, Scorpio energy. Okay, so beautiful Leos in committed relationships. This feels like a reconciliation or a healing after a time of turbulence. So if that doesn't resonate with you, Leos, then this message isn't for you. Yes, because this is definitely a rebirth after. Let me just hold on before you leave. Let me just feel. Okay, no, definitely this is after a time of, I won't say conflict, but an argument or a disagreement, perhaps even a separation. And this is about a healing. So if that doesn't resonate with you, Leos, this is not your read. So Leos, a transformation, a healing, a complete different renewal in your relationships here. For those Leos that doesn't resonate, maybe look at your moon and your ascending sign, moon and rising signs. Perhaps that will be more aligned with you. Okay, so yes, a whole new rebirth, a whole new renewal, a whole new a newness. Your relationship becomes a new here, a whole new rebirth. It's beautiful. So here, after an argument or after a disagreement, after and it feels like with the Six of Pentacles, it could be a situation where you were not, and Leo, you can flip it around, because if you were in the wrong, then it's up to you. But where, I'm going to just speak it in this sense, where you were not appreciated, you were taken for granted, or it could be where you were taking the other person for granted, your partner for granted, you were not appreciating your partner. Wherever there was a conflict, it feels like there's an energy imbalance where I'm going to speak it as if this is to you, where they were not really honoring all that you were bringing. There was not an equal energy balance here. You were not appreciated, Leo. You were undervalued. You were not really seen. Or if this is reversed, then perhaps the conflict has been where your partner has told you that they feel like they're not being seen. They feel like you're not really paying them attention. They feel like you're neglecting. You're not really taking into account all the value they're bringing into your relationship. Either way, or it could be something else. Whatever had brought on this conflict, it could be that you were both going through a transformation, dark night of the soul, a huge transformation where you were both not on the same wavelength. Either way, there is forward movement now. There's finally time for a breakthrough. If this causes separation, there's finally time for a breakthrough, because I feel that with this Three of Wands, somebody coming in, there was some sort of separation, rebirth, some sort of ending, a separation or a breakup or a pause, or maybe just a time out. Or maybe you're still together but you just haven't been able to resolve it. But there is a breakthrough here of the Chariot coming through. There's finally a way forward for you, Leo. An apology coming in, and it's really fiery and heartfelt. It's felt from the soul. Whatever happened here, however this transformation happened, either it was an awakening, a perception change from the information they received from Spirit, or this time out away from you really created a healing, an awakening within them. They grew up a bit if they were not really seeing you, or if you didn't, or if this was you in the wrong, then you grew up a bit, and you see their value, you see their worth, and they're coming in now to offer you a proper commitment, to offer you an apology here. And it comes in quite fast and almost unexpectedly. I feel for those of you who had separated, you thought this was a done deal. It's no longer going to happen. But when they come back, they've been through a major transformation. Where they have really woken up to who you are in their life, to what you are to them in their life. So if you're a cross watcher, this will resonate, where they're really coming through to say, actually, you are the one that I actually want, and I can't believe what I have released, and I'm coming in with a lot of passion, a lot of devotion here. And here it is, they are coming in, offering you a commitment, and they're offering you a balance. Yes, they're offering you a balancing here. And they're offering you a beautiful, they're being genuine, they're being open. For those Leos who you feel that you've separated because of this energy imbalance, and there's no way you are getting together with this person because they're just on a different level and you have released, the single reading is for you. Spirit just wanted to say that, because it feels like some of you have released, but you're almost looking back. Could it be? Are they possibly? And Spirit's saying, if you feel to the depths of your soul that this conflict, this separation, that the other person is not doing the work, they haven't been through a major transformation, and you feel it intuitively, it's like, no, I know that person is not ready, is not for me, then Spirit's saying it's time for you to let go of the committed relationship aspect and finally step into your single energy and have a look at the single reading, because that's more aligned to you. So for you, this is for beings who you have separated, but you wanted to reconnect, and when the person comes, you can feel intuitively that it's aligned, and your guides and your angels have been guiding you to a reconciliation. So here it is, the person comes in and they're offering you fairness. They're finally coming in with balanced energies. They are seeing you, they're returning your energy. If this is the other way around, then you are seeing them and you're returning their energy. You are finally now, and it's not forced. You really are you've genuinely grown up, or they have genuinely grown up, and now they are genuinely, truly offering you love in a way that you deserve, commitment in a way that you deserve, honoring your energy in a way that you deserve. This Libra energy, finally balanced energy, and it feels long awaited. And that's because you can feel that it is a soul connection here. It's a soul connection. It's a twin flame connection. You just know that this person just had to do a bit of growing up to do, or you had to do a bit of growing up to do before you were ready to now truly see them. It's as if when you were still together here, they couldn't see you, and now in the separation, they're like, wait a minute, what have I done? Because now they just simply feel the love that you are, and they know deep in their soul that you're destined to be. They've been receiving a lot of information from their guides, a lot of information from the angels, a lot of information from their higher self, awakening them to you, awakening them to your connection, awakening them to the truth of what you are to each other. They really see with clarity that, goodness, you are the one, you are the person. They've come through a huge transformation, and they're coming in quite fast with the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords, a Knight of Swords rather. They're coming in to communicate this, to tell you that you're the one, you are their love of their life, and they mean it. They truly do mean it. The commitment they're offering is born of soul, born of divine love, born of source energy. Their soul here, this Mercury retrograde energy, Gemini, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. It's really inspiring them to create from intuition, from their soul, to release the logical mind, release the over-emotional heart, and to really just go into the depth of their soul to see the clarity of your relationship. That is why when they come to you within truth, they come to you within clarity, and they want to offer you anew, with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, they want to offer you a new commitment, a new energy, where it's balanced, where it's fair, where it's really aligned to you. I just want to pull one more card. Spirit just asked to pull one more card. And they're willing to do the work. They're willing to invest in you. They're willing to do the work. They're willing to do the work on themselves. They're willing to tend to the relationship. They're willing to put effort into this. They're no longer flaky. They're no longer hot and cold. They are now willing to commit and do the work. And again, Spirit is bringing out, it's not that they feel forced to do so. It's not that they feel, oh, now I have to. No, you will feel it. They want to. They really understand what they have done. They really see look at the bottom of Knight of Cups. They want to offer you new love. They want to offer you love. They want to offer you a commitment here. They really understand what they had been going to. And I do see a lot of Knight energy here. So a bit of patience is required from you, Leo. Or if it's the other person, a bit of patience is required from them, because there's still a bit of growing up to do. In terms of maturity, spiritual maturity, and really tending to the energies in the relationship. So patience is required, but they are willing to do the work. They are willing to commit. They are willing to, they want this to work. They can feel it's a soul connection. They can feel that there's a soul contract here. There's a soul contract, and they want to work at this. And be patient with them, Leo. And if it's the other way around, they just require to be a bit more patient with you. But know that if you do go, if it's the other way around, if you do go and you're up, open and honest, and you're ready, they will be ready to receive you. Yes, so there is a beautiful reconciliation happening here, where you're finally moving forward where you couldn't move forward, and a beautiful apology which is heartfelt, which is true, and it is truly from the heart, is inspired by source energy, and this Gemini Mercury retrograde energies. Really finally they're seeing the truth. These eclipses, total lunar eclipse in Scorpio, they are really seeing the truth of what they have done, and the gravity of what it means to lose you. And they're not willing to lose you. They're not willing to let you go, and they see where they've messed up, and they're coming back with a solid commitment. And Leo, if this is you, then you are seeing exactly where you went wrong, and you're taking accountability. And if you're not there yet, take time. Take time off before going in, because you need to really come into the understanding of who. Don't just go there. If you go there pretending, they can see it, they can feel it, they can feel that you're lying, they can feel that you're just trying to get your way in. So Leo, and I don't feel you're the energy to do that anyway. You wouldn't be attracted to this reading if you were to do that. So I don't feel like that applies to you, but just saying it anyway. Take time. If you are still not really ready, take time to really assess, to understand what went wrong, to understand your energies and their energies. Allow yourself to go through this transformation completely before you go and offer a commitment, because it's really up to you to really ensure that when you're offering a commitment, it's something that you want. It's really from your soul, Leo. Blessed be.